Are you shitting me? Come on, I only had to do one more. And then I mean, only $180? Not that much.
What?
I need hair.
You have hair. I have no hair. You have hair. Stop moving! Yo, what's up? With my recent migration from stills lenses to cine lenses, I needed a replacement for all of my mist filters, because all of those were screw-on filters for my stills lenses, and obviously they don't fit my cine lenses anymore. Luckily for me, at the very same time, Vaxis actually released all of their Pure Mist filters 95mm versions for the Mirage Tilta Matte box. So they actually asked me if I wanted to test them out. I happily obliged, and this is the video about it. My name is Damien Cooper and welcome to Market Pixel. First of all, let's put out a disclaimer. Vaxis sent me all of their filters for free in order for me to put out a review, but they won't see this review before you do. They have no notes. I can say whatever I want, and this is 100% my opinion, and I'm not getting paid for it either. That being said, they sent me three 95mm circular Pure Mist filters, one with a strength of 1/8, 1/4 and 1.5. And if you've never used mist filters before, the half is the strongest, the eighth is the least strong, and we are going to test these out and compare them to one another. I used all of my Vaxis filters with my Tilta Mirage Matte box, and spoiler alert, I really do like this matte box, although I do have some bones to pick with it. If you're interested in that, the next video I'm going to upload is a full review of this matte box. So make sure you're subscribed to see that. But overall, the combination of the Vaxis 95mm circular filters and the Tilta Mirage Matte box is a perfect match made in heaven, I guess. What do I mean by that? The Tilta Mirage Matte box comes with this pouch, and this pouch is really cool because it has Velcro on the back, so it attaches to something with Velcro obviously, but it also has a belt holder and you can easily just attach it to your belt. And since the Vaxis filters come in these leather pouches, you can actually put them in here for double protection, and it works fairly well, and they fit in here like it's meant for them. And then you can close them and easily replace them on set and don't have to worry about where you put all your filters that you don't use anymore. Speaking of these leather pouches, and they're actually pretty cool in general, but I do have an issue with it because I don't know how to pull out the filter without getting some fingerprints on it. You also scratch them on the magnets a little bit, but overall I think there could be a better way of dealing with this. Then again, it's mist filters, you probably won't even notice your fingerprints because, well, it just makes the image a little bit more gloomy, I guess. So overall, this could probably be a little bit better because now I just pull them out, and I don't know if you can see it on camera. You probably can because it's not focusing, but there is fingerprints on it already. So overall, this might be better with a different kind of solution, but overall I like the leather pouches and they fit in here, so just a minor problem. Another thing I really like about these pouches is that they are labeled. So you can just read it, and when you want to exchange them for one another, you don't have to open them or guess because it's just clearly labeled on the pouches. But now let's actually look at what they look like when being shot on my Canon C300 Mark III. So here is a comparison of the three of them. So we just came back from watching Spider-Man and it's absolutely amazing. You have to watch it. Even if you're not a Marvel fan, just watch it, whatever. And afterwards, I decided to test out the filters and the different strength. We have 1/8, 1/4 and 1/2. So right now I'm pressing the record button and we're seeing 1/2, and 1/2 is absolutely gloomy. So if you want gloom, 1/2 is the way to go. So let me see this with and without. So this is without anything. And then we put the 1/2 in, and as you can see, it's really gloomy. So now let's test the next one. And I'm actually going to have him step in front of the camera. Franco, step in front of the camera. Look in the camera.
Hello. Man, that movie was incredible. Go watch it now. You you listening to me right now. You go buy a ticket to Spider-Man.
Okay, let's do it without talking now.
Okay.
Okay, so without any mist filter.
Without any mist filter.
And with the mist filter, 1/2.
I bet it's insane. I'm not looking at the screen. I bet it looks insane.
It looks insane. So 1/2 is obviously a lot. Luckily for us, we have different filters. Now let's go from 1/2 to 1/4. Unlock it. Okay, now as you can see here, this is where the filter is in. 95mm circular filter, and it's just being held in place with this little thing right here. So let's actually switch them out real quick. We're going to pull on that lever and it just falls out easily. Put it back into its pouch. Maybe I should have just kept on my gloves for it to not have fingerprints afterwards. And now let's put this one back in here, drop it in, close it, and that's it. Quick and easy. Put it back in here, and now we have 1/4. Okay, so 1/4. Let's test a little. Still very gloomy actually. I feel like this is a little gloomier than other filters with the same strength so far. So, Franco, do your thing, step in front of the camera again, play model for me. So, 35mm, still very gloomy, very nice and gloomy, so we can do a comparison. And zoom out all the way to 18mm. And comparison without any filters at all. This is what it looked like. No gloom at all. Boring. And gloomy. Okay, we can vlog again. So that was 1/4. Now, if that's even too strong for me, for you, because looking at the screen, it's still very gloomy. So let's take it out again. Now, the last one, it's the 1/8. Also never used it before. Due to another nationwide lockdown here in Austria. Great. Let's not talk about that, because we just reopened, so we could go to the movies and watch Spider-Man. I'm not being paid by Sony or Marvel. Are you shitting me? Come on, I only had to do one more. Mother.
Explain to the viewers what just happened.
Well, the Christmas lights went out because it's 9 p.m. and apparently in Austria everything shuts down at 9 p.m. So we have no Christmas lights to compare the 1/8 filter to the rest of the filters, I guess. Well, this is the 1/8 filter without any Christmas lights. Yeah, that sucks. Yeah, let's recreate the whole thing in the office with daylight. So we have like we have daylight and night light. So now we see what the 1/2 and the 1/4 looks like, and now we do another one in daylight between the three. But yeah, what I wanted to say is cool pouches, easy to exchange, approved.
The next day.
After yesterday's unfortunate light timing, we wanted to do a little bit more testing. So we actually came here to my living room and we set up a small interview setup. This way we could test the mist filters in a scenario that we would use them in, because we do a lot of interviews. So don't mind the missing rim light and everything. I just put a key light here and we use the natural light, and I want to see which of the mist filters has what kind of effect on our interview subject. So I'm going to sit Franco down here and we're going to go from no to 1/8, 1/4 and 1/2 pure mist filter, and then we'll see which one we like the best. So let's actually start the interview setup. Okay, to start our test, we're going to start with no mist filter whatsoever. So this right here, no mist filter, and this is what it would usually look like. Then we work our way all the way up from 1/8 to 1/2. So this is our interview setup. with 1/8. So far, it doesn't look that gloomy when we don't have direct light in the background. Still looks nice. This is 18 millimeters. Let's go to 35 millimeters. So maybe we can see a bit of a difference. Again, let's see it without. On this tiny monitor, can't see that big of a difference, I have to say. Throw in the 1/8 again. You see it a little bit in the background. So this is a subtle effect. And now we're going to change to the 1/4 with fingerprint. And now we're going to take this one in. So again, 35 millimeters, no mist filter whatsoever. Now we have a 1/4. And now we can see definitely a bit more gloominess in the background. And now we go all the way to 18 millimeters. Okay, you can see a difference here for sure. Comparison, yeah, definitely a difference. And now we go for the strongest one. And that is the one that we are going to use when we want to have the biggest effect. And as you can see, it's fairly quickly. I mean, on an actual project, you don't really have to change different strength of mist filters all the time. You just basically go with one set, at least that's what I do. But even if you had to, this is really quick to change from one filter to the other. 18 millimeter, no mist filter. And now we have 1/2. And this again is really gloomy. So this is more of a stylized look where you want to have something in the dream, or you want to portray something really old school. Maybe you're just trying to recreate some 80s movie kind of situation, then this would work. So now we zoom into 35 millimeters. And by the way, I'm using the rehoused Sigma 18-35, and there is a full review up on our channel if you're interested in this amazing lens. So again, a lot of gloom, and I really do like the look, but it's definitely really specialized, so you can't really use this for all your corporate interviews. And again, 35 millimeters, no filter at all. Let's do this. I like it, but now we can see all three side by side, so you can see the differences. And we have the options to go from just a subtle hint of mist filter to all the way dreamy, gloomy, and all of our highlights being completely in the gloom. As you can see, there's vastly different results when you use the 1/8 filter compared to the 1.5 filter. But that is actually pretty cool, because with a set of 3, you have all the options that you want for just a subtle little gloom and a little hint of a mist in some corporate interviews to just get the skin tones a little bit nicer looking. Or if you really want to go full all out with 1/2 mist filter, especially when filming at night with artificial lighting, then you have that option as well. And I think for most parts, I will probably be right in the middle with a 1/4 strength and just use the 1/2 on some projects where I really want to exaggerate that look. But for a lot of my times, I will also use the 1/8 filter when shooting some corporate interviews, for example, to not have it overdone, but still have a hint of mist and that cinematic feeling in there. Yeah, I said it. I said it. Okay, how much are they actually? Do we know?
No.
Only $180? Not that much.
What?
So now that you've seen the image quality, I really do like the look of them, and they can definitely hold its own compared to other competitors. But here is probably one of the best things, and that is a price tag. 3 of them, the full set of 1/8, 1/4, and 1/2 only costs $180. And that is really affordable. So when you compare this to other filters, especially to square ones, rectangle ones for your traditional matte box, which usually go for $250 to $500 for one filter, getting the full set of 3 for $180, that is in combination with the Tilta Mirage Matte box, that is an absolute steal, and I highly recommend those over other brands for the price tag alone. So if you want to give your image a fluffy atmosphere, a gloom look to it, affordable, a set of 3 with the Tilta Mirage Matte box, then this is definitely my first choice and I highly recommend them. So if you want to check them out, there's a link down in the description below. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up because it really helps the channel grow. Subscribe for more and I hope to see you on the next one. So don't forget that I will still be reviewing the Tilta Mirage Matte box on my next video, and I hope to see you on that one. My name is Damien Cooper, and I'm out, and I keep rambling, and this is the end of the video. Cut. Ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, stand there, look pretty.
But I don't look pretty.
Go there, look pretty. Now.
I went out and asked, no I didn't, because they came up to me. No, I just sat on my ass. No. So I went out, and I didn't rent out.